but we'll take it. You know, it's a hard-fought game. Certainly, I felt like we gave them opportunities. We kept them in the game some when we didn't score early. Really disappointed in our penalties and turning the ball over. That's what we've been harping all fall. That's what we've worked hard on, and that didn't come out and show. I'm real proud of our defense. I thought they did a great job of making stops when they had to. Great interception for a touchdown. You know, set up some good field position that we weren't able to take advantage of like we normally would. But I thought we did throw and catch the ball well, and did make a lot of plays. It was good to see different guys out there making plays. And then I thought in the fourth quarter, Des Patrick really gave us a huge lift. He looked fresher and faster. You know, Jalen is playing a lot of snaps. We probably need to make sure we can rotate guys in there, particularly in the first half, because I thought he slowed down just a little bit, but obviously he's a very good player. I did think Reggie made some nice runs, but we weren't able to make enough of them. So I think we got a lot of work to do, obviously. But, you know, we came out. I'm proud that our team stuck together. They fought hard. Even when you're not executing the way you want to execute, you know, it challenges your poise and your leadership. And I thought that we had a lot of leadership. You know, I thought Lamar competed extremely hard. I don't know what his stats are, but I know he threw it around really well. And, you know, you just can't turn the ball over on the 1 yard line. So with that, I'll just open up for questions.
Bobby, I counted 9 false starts. There may have been more. Was noise a factor? Were there other factors?
Yeah, you know, some of it was our center. You know, as young freshmen, they stemmed some on us, and they had a good plan for that. You know, they held it and stemmed. He didn't hear the cadence a couple times. That's what he said. He didn't hear the cadence a couple times. But, you know, that's so disappointing to me to have those false starts because it's something we've been working extremely hard on. But, you know, we did have two freshmen in there on the offensive line. I think they'll both get better, grow up from this. But obviously, you know, we got to play better than that.
Coach, if you could just talk about Jair going down with the injury, but the secondary really stepping up in the second half.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough. Everybody on our sideline was shocked about it. I do think that that the news is not bad. You know, we got to get the images and all that, but the initial report I got was that it's pretty good. Really unbelievable play. You know, we work that all the time. When the ball stays on their side of the ball, we call Peter, and everyone gets away from it. I don't know what triggered them to run and get the ball. You know, we get the ball back out where they kicked the field goal from, and we got great field position. So that's a really strange and a terrible way to get injured. But I think that he'll be back. At least I'm encouraged that he will be.
Is it an ankle?
I don't know exactly what it is, but I did get good news on the sideline.
When called upon, Trayshawn Smith, how did he step up?
I thought Trayshawn did a good job. You know, he's a really good player. You know, he got a really nice interception there in the end zone. He just, a couple weeks ago, we decided to start rotating him in there with the ones, and he just kept getting better and better and better. I think it really helped. The difference with the ones and the twos was Chucky communicating and helping him out and really showing leadership. You know, obviously we're going to need him out there. You got to stay fresh and rotate in. Him and Zach Cannon, and then, you know, we can also get a rotation in there with Zach playing where Kane Pass plays. So it's something that we had a good plan going in, and we were making sure that he was going to get in the game and play because of how well he's practiced.
Bobby, earlier this week you talked about the experience that you guys have coming back, but there were times in the second half when you guys needed plays and you got them from guys that haven't really ever been in that situation before. Is that an encouraging sign?
Yeah, that was one of the things I said I was encouraged about. You know, there was no question that to have Des step up, and you know, Des had a great spring game. He's learning and getting better every day in practice. We've got a lot of confidence in him. You know, those were calls to go to him, and he came and made the play. You know, all three of them. He made, you know, great plays for us. Helped us to win the game. So that was really good to see. I think Malik Williams, you know, did a good job. He didn't get as many touches as he wants, but, you know, cut a great swing route and made a very physical run to get us close on a third down. So I was happy to see that too.
Stacy's interception, what was obviously a big reaction, but how did that lift your side of it?
Yeah, you know, Stacy's a really good football player, and we're really happy to have him out there because he's really smart. He understands what everybody needs to do on our side of the ball, but he also understands what offenses are trying to do. You know, he's a terrific pass coverage guy. You know, he's always hard to go against in practice, and some of our quarterbacks have to learn and understand what he does to certain routes. But you know, I think probably a little errant throw, but he was in perfect position and caught it and ran it in for a touchdown, so it was good.
You mentioned Lamar a little bit ago, but overall, how would you describe his night?
Yeah, I thought he did what he needed to do to let us win. And, you know, if we would have scored early, then we're up here with a bigger smile on our face and excited the fact that, you know, he threw the ball so well and made good decisions. We weren't able to unleash him running the ball. You know, they did a good job of getting different guys to it, played wide on the perimeter. And when they do that, we've got to be able to block the guys inside and hit some holes downhill with our running back. So we got a lot of work to do on doing that, and then that opens him up more. But what a great competitor, you know, to see the way he competed and played and the way he handled himself on the sideline and in the huddle. You know, I truly just wanted to win the game.
How close a call was redshirting his last year?
You know, he had a lot of experience back, so it was something that, you know, he could have played. And when you decide to redshirt someone, it's usually because is he ready to play, and do you have a need? He was ready to play. He could have played last year for us and contributed. We didn't have a real need, you know. We still had a couple seniors in there and guys that, you know, like Jalen, who probably didn't play as many reps as I would have liked to see him play last year. So it was just a situation where we didn't have the need.
You mentioned you've spent a lot of time working on ball security this fall. What's the next step there? How do you?
Yeah, just got to get better at it. You know, the first fumble, what happened was the fullback was new in there. He went too tight, and the quarterback never even got the ball handed off. You know, the angle on the fullback needed to be wider. We do work hard on third handing the ball, but sometimes when the fullback's that tight, it happens. Second time, you know, he's really trying to score a touchdown. We have to understand you cannot do that. You know, you don't reach the ball across because when you're in traffic like that, it comes out before you cross the plane, and that's a fumble. So that's, you know, something he was just trying to compete hard and thinking he was doing the right thing. But we should have got that guy blocked and we would have had a touchdown, you know. So there's a lot of little things that add up that we definitely need to get better at right away.
Coach, given the rhythm that Sindelar was in, especially coming in the second time, how big was Chucky's interception in that fourth quarter to derail that momentum he had going?
He did a great job, you know. He had the deep half. He saw the quarterback shoulder close, and he broke hard on the ball, and, you know, that's where experience paid off, and no hesitation, and, you know, did a great job on catching it and keeping his foot in bounds. They were trying to isolate the corner with the receiver down the sideline and a 6-yard out, something that, you know, a lot of teams will do against us. And the safety has to get there, and the corner's got to try to hold off the receiver long enough until the safety gets there. So I thought it was really well defended.
All right, Coach.
Okay, thank you.